Hang on, we're almost there.
They are coming for us.
Just a little further!
The year was 2256. Zarathus, an advanced alien civilization whose city was adorned with crystal towers and glowing bioluminescent gardens. Its people were known for their strict traditions and rigid royal hierarchy. Humans there were seen as nothing more than workers, never granted equal standing. This is the story of Ryan Cole, a human diplomat's assistant working in Zarathus, and Princess Nerazeril, daughter of Zarathus's queen, whose life ended up in Ryan's hands in the span of a single night. Ryan and Nera had met months earlier, when Ryan accompanied his diplomat boss to a royal function. Nera, weary of her mother's rigid control, began talking to Ryan, simply because he was the only person who treated her not as a princess, but as an ordinary person. Slowly, their friendship deepened. They met in secret, talked, laughed. For Nera, Ryan represented a freedom she had never once experienced in her entire life. But Zarathus's queen, Illyrizeril, did not approve. To her, her daughter befriending a worker-class human was an insult to royal blood. One night, as Nera and Ryan secretly met in the palace garden, the royal guards caught them. The queen herself arrived, red with fury. "You've corrupted my daughter," she shouted. "Guards, remove this human from here, permanently." Nera stepped in front of her mother. "Mom, stop. He's my friend. He's done nothing wrong." But the queen wouldn't listen to anyone. "You need to learn your place too. Guards, take the princess to her chambers now." The guards moved toward Nera, but she blocked them, standing up to her mother, a courage she had never shown before. In the confusion, some guards turned toward Ryan, weapons raised. This was the moment everything changed. Nera, pulling attention away from her mother, ran toward Ryan. "Run! Now!" she shouted, fear in her voice. Without hesitation, Ryan grabbed her hand, and the two of them fled the garden. "Catch them!" the queen screamed, her voice echoing through the entire palace. The royal guards immediately gave chase. Nera, already weakened, having hidden her true strength for years due to royal restrictions, began tiring fast. Her legs started to give out. "I can't walk," she gasped, struggling to breathe. Without wasting a single moment, Ryan bent down and lifted her onto his back. "Hold on to me," he said, his voice firm. "I'm not leaving you." And then he ran. Through Zarathus's glowing crystal streets, Nera on his back, the entire royal guard in pursuit behind them. The city's people watched this scene unfold. A human, carrying the princess on his back, running from the entire royal guard. Some were shocked, some afraid, but no one tried to stop them. Perhaps because they could see on Nera's face that this was exactly what she wanted. "Left!" Nera shouted, knowing her city's paths. "We can get to the market district from there. It's crowded. It'll be harder for the guards to find us." Ryan followed her direction, running with everything he had. His breath was ragged, his legs burning, but he never once thought about stopping. Behind them, the queen herself ran in her royal robes, alongside her guards, anger in her eyes, and somewhere beneath it, fear too. Fear that she might lose her daughter forever. Reaching the market district, Ryan and Nera disappeared into the crowd. But their journey wasn't over yet. The guards spotted them and cornered them in a narrow alley. Ryan set Nera down off his back and positioned himself in front of her, like a wall. "You will not touch her," he said, his voice carrying a firmness no one had ever heard from a human before. The guards raised their weapons, but at that moment, the queen herself entered the alley, out of breath. "Stop," she said, halting her guards. Silence fell. Everyone turned to look at the queen. The queen looked at Ryan and Nera. Ryan, still standing in front of Nera, using every ounce of strength to protect her, despite being human and utterly outmatched by the entire royal guard. "You saved my daughter's life," the queen said softly, gentleness in her voice for the first time. "When she grew exhausted, you didn't abandon her. When we tried to stop you, you kept running, just to protect her." Ryan, catching his breath, said, "I will never leave her alone, Your Majesty." whether you stop me or not. Nera went to her mother, tears in her eyes. Mom, please. He's my closest friend. He's never forced me into anything. He's the one who taught me what freedom actually feels like. The queen looked at them both for a long moment, a war raging between her heart and her royal duty. Finally, a single tear fell from her eyes. I always tried to raise you as a princess, she said. But perhaps I never let you live as a person. This human, she said, gesturing toward Ryan, did what I should have done, protected your happiness. At the queen's signal, the guards lowered their weapons. I cannot allow you to run from the palace, the queen said. But I can allow you to choose your friend, to choose your happiness, as long as it remains within the empire's laws. From that day forward, something began to change in Zarathus. The queen slowly began softening her rigid traditions, starting to see humans not merely as workers, but as equal citizens. Ryan and Nera's friendship, once something that had to be hidden, now stood openly before all of Zarathus civilization. Years later, when Nera herself became queen, she learned from her mother's mistakes. She built policies within her empire that gave equal respect to every species, whether alien or human. And Ryan, he remained by her side always, not just as a friend, but as the person who had taught her what true freedom really meant. Listening to your own heart, even when the whole world stands against you. This story was never just about a chase. It proves that true love and friendship cannot be bound by any crown, any rule, or any empire's borders. When a heart is truly connected to someone, no power on earth can break it. If you enjoyed this story, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and let us know in the comments. If you were Ryan, would you have run from the entire royal guard too?